Ready? Okay.
Welcome back to Southeast Studios.
I'm your host, Layla, and I'm here with
Ian.
Shyler, Braylon. And before we start today's episode, we want to give a huge shout out to Megan, Lindsay, and the office. Woo! Our ladies in the office do a lot for us, and they are proud, loyal, original listeners to our podcast. So we want to say hello and thank you.
Hey.
Hi there. Last week, FBLA took a trip to Pitt State for some FBLA competitions and, a chance to go to state and compete. There's all kinds of things you can compete in, but we had senior qualifier, Rowdy Robertson. Yeah. He qualified in human resource management and public policy and advocacy. And then we also had Henry.
Yeah, Henry. What did he got?
Henry Burns!
He got intro to public speaking, which I'm surprised because he doesn't really talk much.
Yeah, if you know Henry, he's not very loud, but I mean, he did it and he got first place.
Good job.
Good job, Henry.
Which was great.
And they will compete on March 30th in Topeka. But I need to add a little bit of something.
Oh.
I should have made it to state too.
Whoa.
I'm a little salty that I got third place in hospitality.
If you don't know, when you compete in these things, you can either take tests online or you can, present. And Ian had a presenting one with Kylan and Macy, and if you get first and second, top two, then you go to state.
Oh, you're only one away?
Yeah, but we had to get this present it in 20 minutes. We had to create a scenario and stuff. And we're like, we need days and weeks. Come on.
Anyway, I would like to say that I'm a pretty good accountant, not to brag or anything. Out of a bunch of kids, I still got 7th, which isn't top 3, but it is still 7th, and I am better than Henry Burns.
Woohoo.
So.
Facts. And she's better than me.
Different topic now, because funsies. Scholars Bowl also did well at their league competition last week. The team consisting of Addie Hildebrandt, Jade Peak, Michael Smith, Hudson Locke, Emma Call, my bad, finished runner-up, and now are focusing on regionals in Yates Center on Thursday.
Woohoo!
Good for them.
Maybe Scholars Bowl will get a banner.
Ooh,
they're talking about it. Yep, banner.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Okay, another competition. Archery has a tournament this Saturday, which will take place in the high school gym here at Southeast from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, no thanks.
Admission is $4 for adults and $2 for
7
students.
hours?
There are 7 schools attending, and our Lancer participants are Ethan Becker, Braitlin Bennett, Emma Call, AJ Gray, Lexi Gray, Landon Harrison, Gabe Hudson Hoke, Hudson Locke, Journey Rimmer, Michael Smith, Kaylin Stone, and Elena White. We wish the best of luck to everybody competing.
Hooray! I hope you guys
So
get a good lunch.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. There's no way I'd be here.
Stay fed. Stay hydrated. Don't die, please.
Don't pull a Shyler.
What does that
I
mean?
would
I
like
don't
to
know.
say.
I passed out once from dehydration, and that was not my fault.
Oh.
Twice almost.
Oh.
Don't do a me. That does work.
The Canadian in her.
It hurt. It was more scary for my family than me.
I would like to say I was a Girl Scout back in the day, and
Huh?
A girl
I
You were a Girl Scout?
Yes, you know those $5 box of cookies.
You sold Girl
Hit
Scout.
my line if you want some, because them peanut butter patties are calling my name this
I've
year.
never had them.
Oh,
I've tried this
I've never
s'mores
even
one.
seen Girl Scouts.
oh my gosh, guys, we can do a Girl Scout review. Anyway, Girl Scout, it teaches you leadership and stuff, and I was an athlete basically. I knew how to ring up a bow and hit that bullseye. I would like to say I was a professional. I got first place every time I did it. Not that it was a competition, but
Are we
it
talking
was.
about archery?
We need to
yes,
fact check
archery.
that.
Archery. I'm sorry. I
I got
am.
so confused.
Did
It's
you,
like I was in a. Oh no.
you did archery in
I was in
Gerard?
a league. No.
Oh.
I did it for Girl Scouts. I was like 10 years old, and
Oh,
I
Girl
would
Scouts.
beat every
Were
single
you not
one of
listening?
you.
The
Well, I
only
was, but
I heard
I was
Bo,
listening.
I thought she just wanted to.
I thought she was talking about Girl Scout cookies at first.
No,
and then she
I was.
jumped the conversation to archery.
But nobody knows about Girl Scouts unless it's Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know.
I've only done.
They're raising the prices to $5.50. When I started as a little tiny brownie, that's what they call them. They call them brownies. I was a brownie. I was about 5 years old. A box of cookies was like $4. Now it is almost $5.50.
Now you sound like a boomer now.
I
Back in my day, the price used to be
don't
this.
wanna
Now it's
pay-
expensive.
I don't want to pay for artificial cookies that were like grown in a lab or something.
Yeah, and it has a lot of bad chemicals.
But peanut butter
that'll kill
patties.
us.
The only time I've ever done archery was when I had to in middle school, and I just kept hitting the string on my arm, and it hurt so bad.
Oh, back when we had
Mr.
that
Bowman.
art.
We should have a
Yes.
bowling league.
I
Who do
didn't.
need to talk
I didn't
about?
like that we had to do that for a couple of months. That was
I just kept hurting myself.
Yeah, who do I need to talk to about a bowling league?
Oh, Mr.
a
Bowman.
I
bowling.
would like to say I was in a bowling league too.
I need to.
So
I need to
I'm an
learn how to
all-around
bowl.
athlete.
'cause
My
I'm
father
horrible.
had his own bowling balls, and when he came back from, I think it was Japan, because he was in the Marines, his bowling balls that were like really expensive shattered in his bag.
Why was he in Japan?
Oh,
He was in the Marine Corps. Oh, okay.
were you not listening?
I didn't hear what she said. Be quiet. But he had like
I was
2 or 3, and they all shattered on the way home, and it was really upsetting.
Oh,
I would assume. I don't think I was even alive.
They probably like
I don't think
threw
I
it
was-
on the plane.
I
like
don't
they
even
always
think
do.
I was in this country, so I have no idea.
Oh,
I was fugitive. What?
someone call ICE.
Oh
Ice, baby.
Oh no. Also on Saturday, Forensics opened their season this Saturday at Parsons. Good luck to all of y'all who are participating.
Let's go forensics.
Yes. So,
Oh no.
did y'all watch the Grammys last night?
no! I've never watched the Grammys.
I struggled to stay alive.
I have no care for the
Um,
Grammys. It seems silly.
If you you know what? Who in here is a Beyonce
I was about to
follower.
get to that.
follower?
Okay, I
Not
do
a
follow
fan.
Beyonce. I do like some of her stuff. Don't at me.
Okay,
Huh.
current Beyonce, 2025,
Absolutely
2024.
not.
Okay,
It is weird. It's 2025. I keep forgetting that's a thing.
okay. So I was watching the Grammys because I wanted to see Chapel Run and Sabrina Carpenter perform, right?
Mm.
So I was like watching. I kind of got hooked on it, and they called for Album of the Year, right?
I'm thinking Sabrina Carpenter.
It was Sabrina Carpenter, Chapel Run, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and I want to say Teddy Swims.
Google this?
It's like there's an X in his name. He says, but that's not the point. The
But-
point.
Okay, mind you, Sabrina Carpenter's album, very huge.
It was a hit.
Chapel Run's, big hit. Guess who won?
Beyonce.
Cowboy Carter. Even though it was a big thing for a couple of weeks, and then everyone stopped talking about it.
basically was people making fun of it.
Oh,
Literally.
Like-
why did Beyonce have to win? Okay, album of the year.
There was
Album
also-
of the year.
there was also 3 other options. I don't know who Andre 3000 is, but there also
Okay.
Charlie XCX,
Yeah.
Jacob,
Charlie XCX.
Jacob Collier, and Billie Eilish were the other options.
so
as
I
well.
was thinking Sabrina Carpenter or Chapel Roan because Sabrina's music hit like she has music that hits for little kids and like bigger kids. So it's like it's
Well,
nice
3 of her
rounded.
singles were like top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10.
Exactly. And who listens to Beyonce?
I don't think I ever
Well, I
had
mean,
that
I
by
do, but
choice.
I didn't.
No,
No,
but if you tell me that you
who-
listen to her
I feel
country
like
album,
Quote unquote.
we're not
I
friends.
feel like-
I listened
We're
to her
not
country
friends.
album like once or twice.
I feel like I've only ever
to
heard
me,
any
it
of
was-
her music in like
Yeah.
music in like a store or on the radio, and that's
Yeah.
it.
I'm just saying
She's got like store music that you just hear on the radio speakers. And
Oh.
stop it.
Beyonce is no longer relevant.
Hold
and I
on.
think her time is up.
Hold on.
Oops.
Adding insult to injury to you country fans, she won Country Album of the Year.
So she won 2 things.
Let that
Yes.
sink in. Country album of the year.
I've never
Now,
been to
I-
country
granted,
before. That does seem weird.
I'm gonna be honest. country music wasn't even good last year.
You guys not hear Zach Bryan's album?
I love Zach Bryan.
That was
and
2023.
Morgan Wallen.
Wasn't it?
He had American Heartbreak. I don't know these names. Or no, Great
Okay,
American
well, I'm
Blossom.
just saying.
I don't think he was nominated.
He should have been.
Okay, Morgan Maroney wasn't nominated either, and she had some
Girl,
crazy
who?
hits.
Maroney?
She said Morgan
Oh,
Maroney.
I was thinking Megan Maroney, not Morgan. Megan Maroney. I feel like I went to one of her concerts over the summer, and she was crazy good. Like her vocals just go crazy, and she was like an unfound artist, and like she was touring with Kenny Chesney. So what is going on? Why did Beyonce win?
Names.
I'm sorry, just listen
Okay, theories is one, she's a very popular artist out of all the people that were nominated. Two, probably had some blackmail on someone at the Grammys.
Imagine.
Someone working at the Grammys. They were probably on the P. Diddy list.
Okay, but I'm just asking, listen to the beginning of the song. This is not country.
Hopefully it picks up well.
It's a banjo. Like the intro's fine.
Yeah.
This ain't Texas.
What is that?
You might want to pause it.
What? Okay,
before we
let
get
me
copyrighted.
Let me just pause and
I mean, her voice.
let
is
me
pretty,
read you
but
this
I don't know if
these
it's what it's
lyrics.
trying to be.
This ain't Texas, ain't no hold them. Hold them. So lay your cards down. What does that even mean?
Down.
So
What does that mean?
So you need to park your Lexus. Throw your keys up.
Where did that come in? I don't understand where that comes in.
Park your Lexus. I don't know.
What's a Lexus? I'm assuming it's a car.
It's a car. Rich people car.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
It says in the basement. This blank ain't pretty.
Oh.
What does that even mean?
I mean,
Beyonce.
Her voice is pretty, but I don't.
I did mention this a few weeks ago, a couple of episodes ago, that there was a song that she did that on that album that was pretty good, and it was with Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus.
I know. I mean, what song?
Right,
I meant what?
we're
about to go crazy.
I meant what? I know that lady.
And I'm trying to remember the title of the song,
well, but I know who she is.
But I can't remember off the top of my head.
I meant what?
You know who I love? I love Selena Gomez.
Oh my god, yes! I
love
wish she
Selena
stayed
Gomez.
in the music industry.
I know.
Zendaya?
She has like
You
these,
should
she
see
has, like,
my
these
face
cooking
right
shows
now.
Yeah,
I love
Zendaya
watching.
too. Well, because she has lupus, so she has to be very
she's
careful.
like super.
Like, I'm not a big fan of her music. If I'm
Really?
being honest, I don't like.
That's not the kind of music I tend to listen to.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
It's bad.
16 Carriages. That was a country song.
I've never
Okay,
I didn't
this
like.
is-
Okay, I kind of liked her cover of Jolene,
That's
but nothing will beat.
crazy
No.
statement.
Nothing will beat Dolly Parton's, of course. Okay, here it is. Most Wanted. I like that one.
I don't know.
I've never heard it.
I think she ruined a little bit of country in my mind. Like I'm kind of one of those all-around listeners. I don't just like stay specifically to one genre, but like she just made me like take a step back and think how irrelevant she had to have been or had to have felt to make a country album.
Well,
Because like,
she-
okay, listen. Pour the sugar and liquor on me too. Furs,
Sounds like Def
spurs,
Leppard.
boots.
I think the only reason she might have gotten top album for country is because
She killed
people
somebody.
who don't originally like
She killed
country music but only like her music because
She
there's a
killed
lot of
Aaliyah.
them
Yeah.
ended up
And
just
then-
making
Yeah,
that
I left
the
it.
top album.
okay.
Pour
Yeah,
some liquor on me, honey. Too.
she did say she was making like 3 albums that are completely different to her catalog. The dance album, the Renaissance, Cowboy Carter, and then she's making another one. I don't know what.
Who's
genre
telling her
she's-
no? Someone should be telling her no.
No, hold on.
Jay Z.
Renaissance.
Where's
Yeah.
Jay Z at?
Jay-Z's in the middle of a lawsuit right now.
So she-
Renaissance was a good album. That was a dance pop
I
album.
have no
I
idea.
think she should stick to pop R&B. She needs to stick to where she was. But in an interview
But-
that she had, she was saying that this country album was really relevant to her because of the way she grew up.
I can see it.
But she didn't live on a farm. She didn't live on where she live in Texas? Something
I
like
think
that.
she was born in Houston.
Yeah.
She lives in Houston.
She was born in a huge city, and like she was not raised necessarily to be a country woman.
So, while we're on the topic of that, then, do you think Taylor Swift should have never went to pop? Even though she was in country first?
Yes, I do. I hate her music.
Yeah, I think she would have, prefer that her pop, or not her pop, her early pop and country.
Country, me too.
But I think
my mom says she's a traitor, and I
Kimber
feel really weird because that's really aggressive. I don't
Kimber's
listen to her
a Swiftie.
music.
Shout out Kimber.
I feel like you should just play what you want to. I don't think it's that serious, but at the same time, it is a little weird to make that big jump. I agree with that, honestly, but like.
Okay, but Taylor Swift made hers pretty slowly throughout her years.
Yeah. She started off doing like.
And honestly, I never really liked her country stuff.
Really?
I liked her later stuff. Yeah.
Really?
Like, okay, Fearless was good. That's it.
Yeah, Beyonce said she's always been country, and her work has been described as reclaiming country music, which I do not agree with. Okay, but it's not even that. It's the Buckle Bunny. It's the outfits. It's the glam.
Yeah, what? I would agree.
The Buckle Bunny.
That's not descriptive.
Buckle Bunny?
It's like, I'm
Googling it. Is like a not...
Like you're not like
you're
fake country.
Yeah, you're like a pampered country.
The only thing I came up with was a music video.
I would have said poser.
Kind of. It's
but
like
that's also like you want the rodeo boys.
Yeah,
I see. You want the bull riders. The first thing that came up was a music video, and I was very.
It's a devoter or woman who is a follower of like rodeos and cowboys, but they're like overly dressed. You know they don't do anything with the animals.
It's basically because you want.
You like the style or something.
You want,
yeah.
That's basically what you would do for Spirit Week.
Yeah, but Beyonce had bedazzled chaps and bleach blonde wig with a cowboy hat that she didn't even know how to put on or take off because touching that rim like that really hurt my feelings.
I don't know any.
And bedazzled boots. You're not working on any type of farm, honey. You're going to a photo shoot, but like I
kind of love it though. I think it's so like.
I kind of like.
I love it.
I love her fashion.
If she wasn't claiming to be country.
Yeah.
If she wasn't claiming.
If it was just like a style.
Yeah. Just like the style's cute, but I think Buckle Bunnies are some cute little ladies.
But I 100% agree.
If
it's the
depending.
Yeah.
But if you're claiming to be country and that you like grew up that way, I don't think you grew up in bedazzled chaps personally. But I mean, teach your own.
Name someone at our school has grew up with bedazzled
chaps. No one. Exactly.
I almost said boots. Because I've never seen.
I've never seen Southeast Kansas bedazzled boots unless it was at like some country.
What's that
like? Okay,
concert.
Yeah,
like
prom. I can see it because last year it was country themed. I can see someone doing that, but I feel like it's just, I don't know.
Anyway, on that, tell us your thoughts on Beyonce.
Yeah.
Do tell.
And the Grammy results.
I have no care for her.
If you saw it.
Okay. Catch us next time on Southeast Studios podcast.
Have a fun day.
Have a great day.
Bye bye.